Hi there, welcome to Elm Colors. I'm Erica. On today's video, we're going to be doing part 4 and hopefully the last part. I'm pretty sure we're going to finish this up today of our color along in Colormorphia by Kerby Rosanes. We are coloring the Pharaoh page, and this is what it looks like so far. I'm really liking this process, and we just have a few things to finish coloring in, and we'll be done. Kerby pages always throw me for a loop. I always think that I'm going to be able to finish them way sooner than what I would normally be able to finish a page, and it always takes me longer. So from now on, maybe going in, I just need to plan on, yes, it's going to take you way longer than you think. So we are going to work on, let's see, let's go ahead and do this flail. We're going to work on that guy today. So I'm going to zoom you guys in and we will get started. Okay, so if you look at this image that we printed off here, it has the flail, but it's just a little bit different than the one that is drawn in the book. So we're just going to have to kind of make up our own plan and design. And I think I'm going to use just like a multicolor kind of thing. So basically the main colors that we've been using, we've got this red, we've got this blue, and I'm getting ready to add in a turquoise. We haven't added too much of the turquoise yet so far, but I think it's going to be a nice addition once we get it all in there. So I think what we're going to do, let me plan this out a little bit in my head. This is all going to be gold. And then I think what we'll do is the background of this will be gold, and then there'll be maybe, let's do blue dots, a red stripe, and then these guys will be kind of different colors. So we'll have maybe these things down here will be gold, and then maybe we'll have red, turquoise, blue. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's my plan. Okay, so let me find my gold colors here. All right, I've got all my gold colors, and I'll go over those again with you just so we have a reminder of what we are using. So we've got dark brown, PC 946, bronze, PC 1028, yellow ochre, PC 942, and canary yellow, PC 916, and then our little cream. Can you guys believe this has lasted this whole time? It's so tiny. And then once we're done with that, I have been going back in and adding a light layer of the goldenrod over top of everything, just to kind of give it a little bit of a more brown tone, I think. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to speed color the gold. So you can actually see on here, down here is where all of the darker shadows would be. And the lines that are going across are more just for texture than places where you need to add shadow. At least that's how I'm taking it. But yeah, everywhere where there's darker lines, that's where my darker colors are going to go. And then I'm going to blend outward from there. So I'm just going to record that for you guys, speed it up a little bit, and then I'll be back with you and we'll go over the finer details of the flail part. got the gold parts of the flail done, and I think I'm probably gonna forget everything that I did. So I'm gonna use my blue and my darker blue and my red marker, and then I've got for my turquoise colors, I've got cobalt turquoise and the light aqua. Oh, I did use it down here on the cat. I forgot about that. So it's just gonna be sparingly in the page. So I think I said I was gonna do red dots. Was that right? I can't remember now. So we'll go with red dots. And then, you know what, since we have so much blue everywhere else, I'm gonna do these parts turquoise. So I'm pretty sure that I just went back on whatever I had said before, but that's okay. All right, so I'm just gonna color these turquoise really quick, and then along the edges, bring in some of that darker turquoise. And then shade back in again with, oh, it's not turquoise, what is this? Light aqua. I always call it turquoise. Okay, and then we're gonna do, let me see if I can find my gold gel pen. Okay, so I'm gonna use my gold gel pen and just do a little bit on those parts. And then I think the top of these are gonna be gold as well. They're gonna be sparkly gold. Okay, and then we're gonna do, let's do blue. And then we'll do red. And the last one will be turquoise. And I think I'm just gonna color this in dark with the light aqua. Yep, that's gonna be good. All right, flail's done. That went pretty fast. On his beard, so in these two images, they're both dark, but in this one, it's gold. So I was trying to decide if I wanted to do it dark or not. I think what I'm going to do is it's going to be dark, and then I'm going to take my gold gel pen and draw highlights along the top of each of the lines, and then this down here will be gold. I think that sounds like a good plan. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my gold colors, the same gold colors we've been using on everything else, and I'm gonna color that in, and I will speed that up and let you guys see that. And then when we come back, oh wait, no. I just said what we were gonna do. I'm gonna color this part in gold, and this part I'll do in black. So let me grab my black colors, and we'll talk about that before I move on. Okay, so I have grabbed 3 colors to do this little beard in. I've got 70% warm gray, 90% cool gray, and black. So I'm going to start, I think, with the black. Move this guy out of the way. So I'm just gonna do the same kind of technique. I'm gonna speed this up just so we can get through this video without it being an hour long. I'm gonna do black, then I'm gonna do the 90% cool gray, and then I'll do the 70% warm gray. And I will speed that up so you guys can see. Okay, so I'm going to use my gold colors now. You know what? I think I might go back over to, do I want this one? I think this is my 50% warm gray. So that's PC 1054. I think I'm just going to, just at the edges, color that in just a little bit so that it's not as light. Okay. think that looks pretty good. We're going to color this bottom part with the gold colors. I'm going to start with my dark brown. Then we're going to move to the bronze. Then my yellow ochre. Then some of that canary yellow. And then we'll do the cream over everything. And again, I'm going to go back in with the brown just in the corners. Yep, and then go over everything with the goldenrod. Okay. Okay, and then let's take our gold gel pen. And like I said, I think it kind of looks like there's just a line across the top of each one. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm just going to go right across the top. So we're just going to take my gold gel pen and go across the top. All right. The next thing we need to do his eye. To do that, I'm going to grab a gray just to color in some of the white. I'm going to use my 50%. No, I don't want the 50% cool. I want the 50% warm. So 50% warm gray. And I'm just going to go right under the edge of the eye here and lightly shade out just a little bit. And then I'm going to come in with the 30% cool gray, blend that out a little bit more. And then use my white, make sure it's clean. Yeah, then I'm going to use my white. Just make sure that's blended nicely. And then, so now we have a choice to make. We could make these eyes blue because some of them look a little bit blue. Most of them I think are black. I think I kind of want to make it a little black and blue. I can't do anything the easy way. So let's start. I'm going to start with the Mediterranean blue, and we're going to put that right in the center. I'm going to go over all of that and tone those blues down just a little bit. Okay, so hopefully that was in frame when I did that. If not, let me go over it again. I did a, what did I use? I used a 50% warm gray, a 30% cool gray, and a white on the eye, and then the other ones were the blues for the actual eyeball. All right, next, let's work on his collar. So again, I'm gonna look at my reference photos, and it doesn't have to be exact, but my game plan is, so I've already got my reds in, and now I wanna put in my blues, which I think are gonna be these other lines. So this line and this line are gonna be blues, and then these parts down here are gonna be the turquoise parts. So I think my plan, I'm just going to go through really quickly, and yeah, so I'm going to have these sections be separated by sparkly silver. So I'm using my muted turquoise, and I'm just going to color in the larger spaces and leave the skinny spaces to be like a sparkly gold gel pen. So these are all going to get a bit of muted turquoise. Then I'll add in some shading with now there's not a lot of room here, so I'm going to use a little bit of the Mediterranean blue. And then a little bit of the peacock blue right at the top. And go back in with the muted turquoise just to blend that down in. And again, I'm going to do Mediterranean blue. And then peacock blue. And then blend that back out with the muted turquoise. Okay, yep, that's how we're gonna do it. And then the sparkly gold gel pen will be the lines, the skinny lines in between. Okay, and then also for the red, so I've already used my red marker. I'm going to use this Tuscan red Prismacolor to shade this in. Oh, wait, I might have already done a little bit of that. So this is PC 937, and I have. So if, I couldn't see it at first, but I've just done a tiny little bit of shading at the top and the bottom of these. I guess I didn't do it quite as much as I... Oh, shoot. I hate when that happens. Hang on a second. Okay, I think I fixed it. It looks a little wonky, but it should work. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in, shade just a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my gold gel pen again to color in between the red here. And you can see a little bit of the black lines through the gold gel pen, and I think that's fine. Kind of adds a little bit of texture. Okay, and then I'm going to show you a couple of these turquoise ones, and then I am going to put that gold color behind the turquoise as well. So I'm going to show you just this little section down here, and then I'm going to speed color the rest for you. So let's start with, so for my turquoise again, I've got cobalt turquoise and light aqua. So it's PC 105 and PC 992. So we're going to start with the cobalt turquoise, and I'm just going to put it in where the darker areas are. And then my light aqua, shading out from there. Same thing, cobalt turquoise, light aqua. Okay, and then for the gold, let's see, how do I want to do that? I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to use these three colors. So I'm going to use dark brown, bronze, and the yellow ochre for the in-between parts. And this is going to be very lightly with the dark brown. And then again, pretty light with the bronze. And then I'll come in with my yellow ochre and blend all that out. Yep, and I think that's how it's going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and do this little section right here, and then this whole section up and around here, and I will speed that up so you guys can see. so now we're going to work on this section through here, and this is going to be a repetitive thing, so I'm going to go over a small section with you and again do a little bit of a speed color, and then we will zoom into the next part. So if you look at the reference photo, this section here looks like that's what this part is. So I'm going to do that in all blue, and then I'm going to take my gold gel pen again and outline the bottom line of each of these blue sections. So it's going to be the same blues that we used up here on the hood, but I will go over them again with you. We've got Peacock Blue 1027, Mediterranean Blue 1022, Muted Turquoise 1088, I think this is Sky Blue Pale, possibly 1086, and over top of everything with a 30% Cool Gray PC 1061. So we're gonna start with our dark. So I'll just show you on this section right here. I'm not pushing very hard with that dark. And then we're gonna go to the Mediterranean Blue. And then I'm gonna do the Muted Turquoise. And I don't have to leave too much of a highlight because this isn't quite the same as these up here. Like, there's not that huge shiny part. And then I am gonna mute it a little bit with this 30% Cool Gray. Go back in one more time with my dark color, just so I can get it nice and dark where the shadows would be. Let's see, I'm gonna blend that out a little bit with that muted too. There we go. Okay, let me show you one more section. Again, I'm just gonna go right under that line with the Peacock Blue. Then we're gonna move to the Mediterranean Blue. Then the Muted Turquoise. And that pale blue color. And then over everything with that 30% Cool Gray. And back in just to sharpen up those shadows with the Peacock Blue. So that's going to be this whole section, all of this stuff here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will speed it up for you so you can see. Okay, our next section is going to be his little wrist here. And if you look at this reference photo, you can see that there's gold on these sections, and then the parts on the inside are multicolor. So I am not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. I think it would be cool to maybe have the red and the turquoise in this, since there's so much blue everywhere else. So I'm pretty sure that's the way I'm going to go. Let me grab my gold colors. So it's the same gold colors I've been using. So we're going to start with the dark brown, right where those shadow colors are. Oh, there's something down here. I'm not even sure what that is. Well, we will figure out what it is and color it. Or we won't figure out what it is and we'll still color it. You do have to be careful that your gold gel pen has dried. Try not to get your hand all in it just like I did. Okay, that was the bronze. This is the yellow ochre. And then the canary yellow, just a little bit of that, very lightly. And then I am going to use the cream to blend that out a little bit and lightly go over top of everything with that yellow, oh, that goldenrod color. That's what that one is, goldenrod. Okay, there's our yellows done. So what did I say? I said red and turquoise, right? So let's just do this. We're gonna start with the red here. We'll just do red and turquoise all the way through. Oops. Okay, there's our red. I'm going to give that a second to dry and go back through with the turquoise now. The light layer with the light aqua. And we'll add in the shadows with that cobalt turquoise. And then go back over with the light aqua to blend that out. All right, and that should have given my red a little bit of time to dry, so I'm going to add in my shadows with the Tuscan red. We're just going to go right along that edge. All right, there is that done. Now we're going to take the gold, and I am going to add in just a line on this side. Uh-oh, there it goes. It's like, no, don't die. All right. So, like I said, I don't really know what that is down there, but we can color it. Let's just color it this goldenrod color so that it'll kind of, oh, we need to color that part too. So that it'll kind of match. What else did I have? I don't remember what else other colors we used for that. I think we used like a goldenrod and maybe sand, which is what I'm using right now. So I just kind of colored it to blend in. Okay, so this part of his body, and if you look at the reference, there are tons of patterns and designs. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go through really quickly and kind of outline where I'm gonna put stuff. These vertical lines right here are all going to be turquoise, these top ones. So I'm just gonna lightly color that in with my light aqua so that I know what I'm doing. And then I'm going to color this part in with the blues. And I think I'm just going to use the Mediterranean blue as a placeholder for that. Okay, and then I think we'll do gold with red dots. So I'm just going to fill in the dots. And then probably a line of red here. And then probably just gold behind there. So let's get the gold. I have so many pencils on my desk right now. It's crazy. I'm sorry if I'm having to search for those every 2 seconds. All right, I lost a pencil. Hang on a second. It's crazy how many pencils you need to make one picture. So I've just got our regular gold blend. So again, dark brown, bronze, yellow ochre, canary yellow. And I'm just gonna come in and add in a little bit of shadow under this piece of fabric. And then right along the edge, and then along the edge here. And that's really gonna be the only shadows. And I'm gonna do the same thing around the bug. There we go. And then the bronze. Then my yellow ochre, which probably will be it for this section. I can have a little bit of a highlight down here. And then lightly with the yellow. And then blend it with my cream. Okay. Yep, that's going to be the gold. I am going to do just under this line down here in the gold as well. I feel like that was part of that thing. So, okay, and then I'm going to do the turquoise. So using the cobalt turquoise, I'm going to add in a little bit of shadows around the things that overlap and then around here. Okay, and then use my light aqua to blend everything together. Oops. Okay. And then we're gonna do, this blue color. Man, I'm telling you, too many pencils. So I'm gonna use peacock blue in the shadows here. And then a little bit of that 30% gray. I'm gonna go back in with a peacock blue just to darken things up just a tiny bit. All right, and then the lines that are all kind of going horizontal, I'm going to color with my gold gel pen. So I've got a line here and right here. right. Went over the edge just a little there. All right, guys, we're so close to being done. Okay, I've got this little, I think this is an hourglass, and I'm gonna make it gold on the top. And so we'll do, I'm not even gonna worry about the dark brown on this part. I'm just gonna do bronze, yellow ochre, and a little bit of the canary yellow. That's gonna be our gold. We'll do the sand color with this, nope, not that one. We'll use this 50%, is this 50? 50% warm gray. And then I'm going to do, I think, glass is always tricky for me. So let's do, yeah, I'm going to use this muted turquoise because it is glass, so you would see this stuff behind there. So I'm just going to leave a nice edge on the glass. And it's going to be lighter in color than what it normally would be too. And then maybe grab some white. See if I can blend that in a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, that looks okay. And then I've got a white gel pen here. Make sure he's working. We're just gonna put a little highlight right there and down the sides here. I have no idea if that's correct, but that's what we're doing. Okay. I feel that we're in the home stretch, so I know that I'm moving maybe a little quicker than I should be. Okay, so we've got these guys, these bugs here. I don't know what I want to color them. So let's do, I mean, one of them has to be turquoise, right? And one of them needs to be maybe reddish. Maybe. Let's try that. I'm gonna color their legs in black first because that's just easier. I'm gonna leave a little bit of a highlight on the legs. Okay, we've got this leg coming out here. And then and I can also come in with a lighter gray, so we could probably use that 30% cool gray, and that's going to help that highlight stick out a little bit. You could also use white, but I don't want it to be super light. Okay. Yeah. And then his wings. Wings are easy. So I'm gonna do, and these are the wings down here, right? This is the little black, the back carapace that kind of opens up to let the wings out. At least that's what I'm seeing. So I'm using a little bit of the light aqua and some of the sky blue pale blue sky, whatever this is, PC 1086. Okay. All right, and then I think his body is going to be, I just don't know. This shouldn't be that hard. We're going to combine some different colors. I'm going to do cobalt turquoise and muted turquoise and see what this gives me. Put the cobalt turquoise in all the shadow areas, and I'm just going all through the whole guy, the whole beetle, scarab, whatever these are. All of his shell. I'm going to blend that out with the muted turquoise. Yeah, that looks okay. He blends in a tiny bit, but that's all right. I need the black again to do his little like horns or something coming out of his. And then his body, I'm going to have his body be gray and black. So I've got black and 70% warm gray that I'm just going to do his body with. So I'm using the black to do the shadows. And the 70% warm gray will come in and then the 30% cool gray to blend everything out. Okay, I think he looks all right. I'm going to use this white to kind of get some of that blended in just a tiny bit. All right. Oh, those are probably his antenna, not horns, huh? They might be horns. We've got this little guy. I want to do this little guy red. So I think I'll probably do this one in a turquoise again. So we're going to use cobalt turquoise. And then I'm going to use the light aqua this time to blend it out. All right, and then we're going to take our black and, nope, that's not black. That's black. Color in all the legs and his body back there. I'm going to use this 30% cool gray to kind of blend a little bit. Give him a little bit more shadow back in there. Okay. Got a little bit right here that I need to color in. Okay. All right, we're doing it. We're getting there. Let's, we're gonna color this flower. And I think I said that I was gonna do that in whites, maybe? Is that what I said? I think that's what I said. So let's see if I can do it with the, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do white out from the center. I'm just using my white gel pen. Okay, and I think what I might do, because that's going to be super white, so I am going to use possibly the cream if it will let me do that, and maybe a little bit of this pale sage to try to tone that down. Are those dry? Yep, those are dry. Okay, let's see. Well, that's just kind of taking it right off. So Let me try it with the pale sage and see if I can get a little bit of a shade, just a tiny bit. Yeah, it's barely noticeable, but you can see it a little bit. And then I'm going to take my gold and just do like a big circle at the end of each of these with my gold sparkly pen. Get these guys' eyes in. Then we have to do this little bug, and I said I was going to do him in reds. So let's go ahead and just going to color him all in with red like this, but then I'm going to color his legs with black. Got his little head. That leg. His body. We've got this flower. We are so close to being done. I'm so excited. Okay, I need to find all of my colors. Okay, so I've got to do this flower. I wanted to make this kind of the same as the fishy that was down over here. So I've got Tuscan red, I've got henna, and I've got peach, and then I'll probably go over all of it with a very light layer of the Scarlet Lake. So, oh, sorry, that was PC937, PC1031, PC927, and then over top with PC923. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the shadows with the Tuscan red. Okay, and then I'm going to color outwards from that with the henna. And then we'll do the peach to blend it. And then very lightly over top of everything with this Scarlet Lake. Okay, and I'm going to darken up the shadows just a little bit again with the Tuscan red. Okay. Yeah, I think that's done. And then we have our little dragonfly, and he's going to be in shades of blues. So I'm going to grab the blues that I've been using. So I've got Mediterranean blue, peacock blue, and muted turquoise, which are PC1022, PC1027, and PC1088. I'm going to move him down here so you can see. I'm going to do the peacock blue first. And also his wings are going to be a little bit that peacock blue. We're going to do Mediterranean blue, the muted turquoise. It's going to be on his wings, very lightly on his wings. I'm going to use the white to blend that out on the wings a little bit. Okay, I might add a little bit back in. Okay, about his eyes. Let's do, I don't know what I just grabbed. I grabbed 50% cool gray, and then I'm going to use my 90% cool gray to give a little bit of shadow. Holy moly, we're done. Let me zoom you out so you can see the whole thing. All right, here it is. we are done. I am very pleased with the way that this turned out. I did want to mention that if you want to add shadows in, you can always do that. I didn't pay very close attention to some of, like, where things overlap other things. Like, I don't have a shadow under the bug, which I might add a little bit right in here, just a tiny bit. See, I just said that I wasn't going to do it, and now I'm doing it. But like, if you want to deepen up any of the shadows, that's really the only other thing that you would have to do. And that's not even a have to, that's only a want if you really want to do it. But I really like the way that it looks. I think it turned out really cool. I like the bits and pieces of the added gel pen in there, which I'm gonna kind of move this around so you can see. Hopefully you can see all of the sparkle and shine from the gel pen and those metallic splatters in the background. And I think we did a pretty good job using the inspiration sheet to get our Pharaoh statue done. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for doing this, for watching, for coloring along with me, for going on this journey with me. I really do appreciate every comment, every like, every view that I get. So yeah, this was a fun one, a really fun one, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. So that's it for today. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.